Yo, welcome back to the Let It All Out podcast, and I got a special one for y'all today. Y'all know how I do what I do, and I do what I do. I got the first interview from inside them walls to let y'all know what's going on, how life is in there, out here, everything else, and more. Welcome one of my cousins, one of my blood cousins, really a blood, like this a blood. He my blood cousin. You heard me? Mike O. What's up, Mike O?
Mikey,
How you feeling? How you feeling?
feeling good. How you feeling, man?
Good, good, man. I love that you came on here, and I love that you hear me. You use
Man, I
this platform to
appreciate
come
you
let it
having me
all
on
out.
here.
For sure for sure, anytime. That's what this platform for. Man. Like whatever. If you everybody in there that ain't got the ability to have a platform, you tell them come let it all out. We gonna do what we do. You feel me? So what brings you in today though? What made you want to come on here and let it all out? What you got going?
I just wanted to get on here and let it all out about like my situation and how I ended up in Noble with 69 years at the age of 32. I just want to tell my story basically.
100%, 100%. That's what this podcast for. So share. Let's get right into it then. Let's get right into it. Where we starting at? What you want to start from the beginning? How it all started? Where we starting at?
I want to start from the beginning, how it all originated, where it all come from, you know.
Yeah, let's get to it. So if we talking about originated, let's start us from the top. Where we start us from where you want us to start from.
Okay, then. Well, how it all started is, what year was this? 2017. Over there in Music, Kentucky. Me, my uncle Larry, my brother, we all over there, doing what we do, fucking around, getting money and shit. And, we all fell out. Everybody fell out. The three of us fell out at the time.
What was the
We all,
fallout about?
you know how that shit be. It wasn't really it was like personal shit, like everybody wanted seeing eye to eye type shit, like, money situation. Like, so
You know this
everybody
the Let It
jumped in,
All
like,
Out
we didn't like
podcast. You gotta
fall
let
out.
it out.
Everybody just
Let us
didn't
know
want
what's
their
going
own way.
on.
It was about, like, how the money situation was going and shit like that.
Right.
Everybody just decided to go their own way. But me and Larry, we end up, linking back up and going back over there. So what was this? It was 2017, around March the 19th. I'll never forget it. You know what I'm saying? We on our way over there. And at the time, I'm telling him, like, we shouldn't even be over here. The motherfucker had already got robbed the day before. So, me, I'm trying to avoid it. I'm trying to avoid the situation because I felt like something was going to happen. But we ended up going anyway because he insisted on going. So when he
Right.
insisted on going, I'm like, here, take the gun. I got to go do some other shit. Some shit on the side. I was scamming on the side at the time. I'm like, I'm just going to fuck with this today. Take this with you to be safe. And when he said no, that's what made me go with him. I'm like, you know what? I can't let him go. Everybody only want to take the gun. So I end up
So
canceling
what?
what I had
So what
going
was he
on for the
going over
day.
there to do when you told him to take the gun?
So we was going over there we was fucking with that dog.
Oh,
We
okay,
was all over there fucking with that dog and shit at the time. So
okay.
I get over there and shit. Man, we went over there in 10 minutes. I kid you not. The day before, I had the person whose house we was at. I had wrecked his dirt bike. So I'm in there talking to the guy about the dirt bike. And I just hear, I'm deaf. I just thought I heard something. So I get up, go and check. I go in the kitchen. The motherfuckers robbing, they robbing us. But they got Larry hand up on the wall with the knife and shit. Me, I up the gun. Boom, get off of me. Dude, get up off. Dude, back up at first. When he back up, bro, I yell, how that shit go, bro. And so basically, like, bro was like, tear the nigga down. So, I tear the nigga down. I hit him like 4 times. Boom, boom, boom. I tell him,
Hold
bro,
on, hold on, hold on. Take me
me.
a step back. Take me a step back. You saying so? You walk in there. He got the knife up. He got the knife up to L. You said
Yeah,
boom. You said boom. After that, what happened? He had the knife up to L, and you decide
I
to up
pulled
the
the gun
gun.
out. That's when I pulled the gun out. Like, nah, get up off of me.
Right.
Because around the time, Larry had just got shot 5 times and shit. So I'm like, boom, get up off of me. You tripping. Like, when I get up off of him, bro still holding the knife. He, looking at us, bro, like, shit, hit that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, nice. Bro, tell me, like, hit the niggas. So,
So
I
he
hit him
already
4
had
times.
let L go.
I shoot him. I shoot him 4 times. So, boom. When I shoot him, I tell everybody, because motherfuckers house me in, get the whooping his ass. I'm like, nah, get off of me. Me already knowing the law and shit, I'm already hit to it. I'm calling police. This, we ain't getting charged for this. He came here trying to rob us. Like, call the police. Don't beat him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like I was trying to kill him. I wasn't trying to kill him. I really was trying to shoot his dick off. Like, so I basically shot him all up the dick and one time in the ass, basically.
Right.
So, boom. Larry panicked.
How many times you shot him?
After I shoot him, Larry panicked and leave.
You hear
So,
me?
shit, when
How many
Larry,
how many times you say you shot him?
4 times.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
So
make
when
it sure.
Larry panicked and leave, I'll leave. Shit, the only nigga who ain't here, I'm thinking that's gonna,
You know,
this
this
is
is my
gonna
first
tell him
time hearing
call
the
the
story.
police. I could have killed him and got away with it. But once he got the panic and leaving, I'm like, nah, I don't want these motherfuckers get the flipping the script on me. I leave with him, shit. He get caught. I don't get caught. Boom. I turn myself in. I look up his court date, turn myself in. I'm about to take the case already in my mind.
Hold on. Play me back. Play me back. Play me back again. Play me back again. So you said after you called, you said who you had called the police?
I told him to call the police. I told the people who counseled his in to call the police.
And then you said after that you left.
Yeah, because Larry left. Larry panicked and left. So shit, I got up out of there.
Right.
When Larry get caught, I turns myself in. I look up his court date first, figure out when he go to court, and I turn myself in the day before he go to court. So we both go to court, and I get to talk to him. I'm already knowing how this shit works.
Right.
So I get in there. I'm basically telling him like, yeah, I'm gonna take this shit. Just shut up. I don't know what you told these people. Just shut up. You're gonna sit for a second, but you about to go home, cause you know what I'm saying. So I know how that shit works. Like, you got self-defense and stand your ground up. So I'm like, basically, shut up. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna get it out. So boom. To make a long story short, I get an offer. Mind you, I haven't even been indicted. It takes 60 days to be indicted in Kentucky. I haven't even been indicted. My lawyer come talk to me.
How long
I'm
was
afraid
it?
like,
How long was it from when you got locked up till you got the offer?
man, like 30 days.
Right. And was
So
L still locked up that whole 30 days?
you said what?
Was L still locked up the whole 30 days?
He was still locked up. We were still sending each other kites. Because at that point in time, I haven't made it back there. I didn't make it back there to where he was at until like I talked to my lawyer. So when the lawyer come talk to me, he like, look, they offer you 8 years and 20%. You also don't know that, you're going to Commonwealth State, 8 years and 20% just means that when you take 8 years and that 20% of your time, which is 19 months, you go see the parole board. It doesn't guarantee that you go home. I found that out the hard way, so don't get tricked if you're out there doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Just put that part out there too.
You said, hold on, explain that again then, because I ain't hear it. You said that just mean, you said what? Explain it all, what it mean again?
Like 8 years and 20% basically just means that you get 8 years, that 20% of your time, which is 19 months, you go up to see a parole board. It doesn't guarantee that you go home.
Right.
The lawyer have been trying to trick you and tell you you're going home in 19 months. No, you're going to see the parole board in 19 months. Not
Right.
going home. You can, but you most likely no.
And where you was locked up at? Kentucky, right? And you was locked up in Kentucky, right? Okay.
Yeah, the state of Kentucky. So the lawyer come talk to me like, look, they offer you 8 years, 20%. It took me for a loop because I ain't even been indicted yet. I'm like, hell nah, I ain't taking that. Me, first thing off rip, hell nah, I'm not taking shit. What I did went wrong. Like, that motherfucker came trying to rob us. I explained the situation to the lawyer. Boom, he's like, okay, look, Alright, I'm like, look, but tell them this. I counter offer. You know, you can always counter offer when they come at you with an offer. So I counter offer. I tell them, hey, look, first I told them I wanted to go to trial. Let me explain why I didn't go to trial. The lawyer, this is what the lawyer told me. Okay, you go to trial, you don't get charged with the shooting. I'm never going to get charged with the shooting. I understand that. But that me being a repeated, already having a felony in the state of Kentucky, you're getting charged with your old crimes. It's going to be called a PFO 1 or a PFO 2, which means you get charged for your old felonies, right? So, boom.
What you
He
mean
tells me,
by that?
like, okay,
Explain that. Explain
if you,
being charged for your old felonies.
well, basically, like, if your felony is 8 older than 5 years, the state of Kentucky, any Commonwealth state can charge you. Again, give you time, and that don't even include the time that you're going to get for the charge that you're facing. That's just for having that old felony.
Right.
So, yes, but he didn't explain that to me. I found that out on my own. But he basically telling me like, you're gonna get PFO. They're gonna get you with the PFO 2, which is 10 years. He said then they're gonna max you out on the gun. They're gonna give you another 10 years on the gun. And now you being a real felon, they're gonna push you to 20 to life on you. So I'm like, look. So in my head, you know me, I tell them I'm already planning on copping out. So I tell them, look. Tell them this. I take the 8 years, 20%. Y'all gotta drop my, you know, because Larry, if y'all don't know, Larry Dern is my uncle. Mama, my mama's little brother, my blood uncle. So I'm like, they gotta drop his charges. If they drop his charges, I take the charges. So when he come back, they accepted the plea offer. So I go and tell Larry, I end up going back there where Larry was at and telling Larry what happened. Larry went home 2 weeks later. So, boom, I'm in the hole now because I'm in there fighting a lot. So I'm in the hole. They sent me my motion. I never got my motion. They wouldn't never give me my motion. I was filing bill of particular. I was filing constantly for my motion, and I never received it. Finally, after I took the deal, took my time, they sent me my motion. So when I'm watching the
So hold
DVD
on,
with
listen. How
trial,
how long was it from the time you took when you took your time from the time you got in there?
it took me, man, it wasn't even 2 months, if that, before I took my time.
Damn. So hold on, let me get this straight. You went first off, somebody tried to rob technically your
They was
uncle.
robbing us. No, they was robbing us both.
Y'all
I walked in on the robbery.
oh, you
He was
walked
trying to
in.
rob us both. But, you know, at the time I was dressed, he didn't know I carried a gun.
Right.
So when I upped the gun, he still, even though Brett told me to shoot him, he still was like trying to step forward and attack us with the knife too. So it was like,
Right. Okay.
I was kind of still forced to have to do it because he lunged forward with the knife.
Right.
Like,
So
them
so
knives deadly.
so from there, from him, from him, from him basically trying to rob y'all and L like okay, boom. Well your uncle like clapping. Boom, you clapping. Boom. Then how old was you when all this was going on?
All this happened, I think I was, you know, I said I was probably like 23, 24.
23, 24. And then so Unc like
Yeah,
boom
I was
clapping.
24.
You hit him. When you hit him, you both of you well Unc leave first, then you leave. Boom. You say boom. From there, from that point, boom. Unc get caught. Boom. Unc get caught. You look up his court date, turn yourself in one day before the court date where y'all can kick it. When y'all kick it, y'all really went over that. You really gonna already take the time for everything that's going on. Boom. From you taking the time from everything that's going on, you telling Unc to just stay solid and be quiet. Just be quiet. You gonna more so
Yeah, it
dictate the
was.
flow on everything. Boom. When you telling Unc you gonna dictate the
Yeah.
flow on everything, that Unc keep that honor. How did Unc feel about that? Because that's the part. Like, did you explain that part? How did Unc feel about you saying, "Okay, I'm gonna take everything. We good."
He was happy. I ain't gonna lie. He was happy. He was like, all right, shit, boom. Because at the time, you got to think that this phone, we selling dope, selling heroin, basically. We selling that food and shit. So at the time we got the phone point is doing good. So he like, shit, he ain't got locked up with the phone. So he like, shit, when I go home, you know what I'm saying? I got the phone, shit gonna be still going on. I'm gonna look that's all fine and dandy, but I already had it in my head. Take the time so I don't, I don't force it. You know what I'm saying? I know
Right.
the nigga ain't built like that, so I'm trying to prevent the motherfucker from telling on me.
Okay, so he
Yeah,
happy
so
with it.
hella
From him
bullshit
being
going
happy
on.
with it, from him being happy with you really taking the time and everything else like that. Boom, move forward after that. Then did he honor like what y'all agreed to? Did he agree to be like, all right, I ain't saying nothing? Did like he like all right his own? Like
Yeah,
what went on next after in
yeah,
that manner?
he agreed. He just basically agreed to it. Like, shit, you ain't gotta worry about it. I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't told him shit. This my first court date, dog. We good. Like, if we're gonna do that, I'm like, basically, I'm just letting you know, like, we good. I shot him, so it ain't no point in making us both do time. I'm gonna make them just give me the time. There's no point in us both doing time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Like, we catch a case, I'm not gonna, why both of us do time, and, you know what I'm saying? I know, me knowing how the law work, I know I can get this nigga home.
Okay, so
So,
then moving forward from the agreements from there after that and going inside the next, because you said it only took 2 months, 30 days. They offered you the time. You said they offered you the
so
eight
what happened
with
after
the
that,
percent.
so what happened after I take my time is, I get my motion. When the motion come in, they let me watch it. I'm like, at first I wasn't gonna watch it. I told them I didn't want to watch it, but they gave it to me anyway. Like, nah, you might want to see it. There's a COs in there, fuck with me. So I get the shit and watch it. They let me out the hole. I'm watching it. First thing I see on there is my uncle on there telling them, like, yeah, this is exactly his word for word. Yeah, they asked him, like, did he had a gun? He like, yeah, he had a gun. They like, what color is the gun? He tell them the gun. They like, what happened? He like, I don't know. All I know is I got choked out. And when I woke up, I heard gunshots. He shot him. Boom. So, but then they asked him again. He like, yeah, he shot him while he was leaving. I'm saying basically flipping the narrative, flipping the answering all the questions they want him to answer and point it all on me, like making it seem like he never once told him, hey, we was being robbed. No, he never once told him that. He just basically told him, yeah, I shot him. He was trying to do, he was basically saying the victim was trying to leave. I shot him. He don't know why I shot him. Gave him my name, but he didn't know my real name. And when he gave me my name, the crazy part is, Rayshawn, baby mama called me from Dayton. I was with Keith. When I ran to Keith's house. Rayshawn, Kawana called me
Free
like, hey,
Keith
you want
Weave.
to
We
go?
got to get Keith
Yeah,
on
you
here.
all over Facebook. So basically, the name he gave him is Mikey Hire. You know, 'cause my mama is a Hire. They don't know I got my daddy last name. So when he telling them, he just basically like, I don't know his real name. This is his Facebook name. This is what he go by. You see, I'm watching all this, but at this point, I took the time. Ain't shit I could do. I done already took the time. Like, ain't no going back. So
So you
shit,
find this out
I,
all after you took the 8 on 20%.
yeah, I already took the 8 of 20. I'm on my way up. Ain't no coming back. I already, this around November at this time, I'm on my way. I'm waiting to ride out. So,
Okay.
I never, when I found out, I didn't even tell nobody. Fast forward, I ain't gonna lie, only reason I didn't tell nobody is because I'm hoping that this whole ass nigga is gonna come through and send that paper like he supposed to be doing. At the most, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna tell you he ain't sent me no money. At the most, he probably sent me like $300 out of my whole bid. Like, I ain't gonna lie, for real, my bid would have been rough if it wasn't for Poo Poo, you know what I'm saying, my cousins and my sister and my mom. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bid would have been rough if it wasn't for them. Especially, I ain't gonna lie, especially Poo Poo. I love her to death for that. Like, I ain't want for nothing for her and, her and TV at the time. They bought me my TV. They see I had it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because of that whole ass nigga. So when I come home, I run from the halfway house and straight
So yup. We finna get into all that. We finna get into that. Look, boom, real quick. One question. So how long you end up doing on the 8 on 20%? How much full time you end up doing?
all together 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5
Okay.
years.
Oh, so almost 50%. Well, more than
Like,
fifty
they
percent.
basically maxed me out. Every time I went to see the
All right, so
Like in
y'all,
Kentucky,
so
you only gonna end up originally doing half the time because you get good days doing anything. So this in reality, you ever always only doing half the time.
right.
Unless you got 85%, but they had 85%. So I was eligible for MRS at half of my time, which is considered mandatory relief sentence. But you do have your time, and that's how I came home at four and a half.
Okay, so then boom, like
But
you was finna
when I
say, all
come,
right. Then you say you feel like he ain't hold it down really like what he was saying. So then boom, you say you come
they
home to
did
the
man.
halfway house. What happened?
So when I get out, what was that? When I originally got out, what, 2021? Yeah, I got out at 2021, 2022, or something like that. Man, I can't get the exact date. So when I come home, I'm gonna tell you what I told you. I never said nothing. So when I come home, I pull down on you. Shit, I'm fucked up. Pull down on you. Man, you the phone. You done did all this. We still had shit going on. Niggas was still, you know what I'm saying? Because I never exposed my hand. I never exposed it for telling. But niggas was still fucking with it. So when I come home, I'm like, damn, what's up? Like, shit, you know, cut me in, cut it out. Like,
Oh, so you felt like he
the nigga
told on
gave
you?
me, yeah, no, for sure, you owe.
No, I said you felt like he told on you.
Oh, yeah, for sure, he told him. I wish I could, like, you could have seen the interview.
Okay,
Basically,
so you
gave
saying you
him
feel
my
like he
name, but
told
you
on
didn't
you,
know
and
my
you
name,
said
so
you
you gave
came
him my
home feeling.
Facebook name.
You said you came home feeling like he owe you, and you felt like he told on you. So go ahead, go ahead. I ain't mean to interrupt you.
So, boom, and all that happened. I come home. I don't even know you know me, cuz, you know, I be on bullshit, but I don't come home on bullshit. I'm trying to see if the nigga gonna look out for me. Shit, I ain't trying to, I'm still trying to get my due what you owe me. Plus, bitch, you know, the nigga came up off our phone. The phone, I come home, everybody telling me, you know, everybody already telling me what's going on, what the nigga got going on. Boom. I come home, the nigga give me $200. I tell him, he's like, I ain't got no clothes, because I done picked up all this weight, so I don't have shit when I come home. I mean, I ain't got no clothes, I ain't got da-da-da. I pull up on him, and they give me $200 and a quarter pound of some bullshit weed. So I take it, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I take the little shit, alright, whatever. Motherfuckers telling me like, yeah, you know, that bro, punch ass, he supposed to really look out like, damn, he just played you like that. So, boom, you know me, I keep pulling up. I'm saying shit like, damn, what's up? Imagine at this point, you know, he done told me, like, shit, we getting 50 pounds a month. I'm like, 50 pounds a month? You know, me, kid, oh, damn. Where my cut at? Like, I ain't, and that's all you gave me? Like, I ain't even fucking cut. Like, that's all you gave me? Like, fuck the weed. Why would you give me some weed? I just came home. Like, I don't fuck that weed. I don't want that weed. I gave that weed away. I ain't gonna lie to you, cuz I gave that weed. I'm like, damn, what's up? Like, yeah, let me hold some. Because he personally gave me the money. He like, I got you. Give me a couple days. This point, it's been a couple months. You know me. I'm still, but you know, I come home and I get blessed once again. You know, motherfuckers look out for me. I'm laying on my feet. I get blessed. Boom. I'm doing my thing. At this point, I done enrolled in college. Everything going good for me. In college, I'm working 3 jobs, doing what I'm supposed to do, but I still can't let the fact that this nigga just told me that he getting 50 pounds of money in. So I just did all this time basically for you. Yeah, you told on me. You know how that shit goes. Nigga ain't break bread. Like, it ain't like I'm expecting to be paid for being solid. I'm expecting to be paid because bitch you told on me. And I still didn't throw you under the bus. Like, I ain't never once threw him under the bus or none of that shit. The phone. Plus the phone. Came up off the phone. So, so when
Right,
that
I get
happened,
it. I
I
get what you're
tell him
saying.
like shit. I pull up on him, tell him like, hey, you owe me 20,000. And we gonna leave it alone at that. You give me the little 20, we gonna call it even. We ain't gonna fuck with each other. Cause at this point, I quit fucking with him. Like, but his niggas is telling me, his niggas that he with, Dread and them telling me like, I ain't doing bullshit. He's still doing bullshit to me. Like, behind my back, talking about me, hella shit going on. So finally, I'm like, you know what? I get on my one shit. I'm snatching him up. Like, you know, what I'm fast forward, what I'm in here from. Now y'all gonna find out what I'm in here doing the 69 years. So, boom. Fast forward, I get the low on where they, you know what I'm saying? I get all the info I need. You know, where the weed. He done already told me all hella shit. Found out where the nigga live, which is his boy Drake. Now let me tell you why his boy got involved. I'm not gonna say no names. One day I received a phone call early in the morning. Motherfucker called me like, hey, whoa, such and such trying to put money on your head. I'm like, damn. Speaking of Dread, which is Donnie Thor. She like, yeah, Dread trying to put money on your head. They trying to get you killed because Larry mad that I'm going around telling motherfuckers that he was police. So now them niggas, they like, and mind you, I put down on Larry. So now they like, basically, I guess they feel like, fuck, we gonna kill this nigga, get this nigga killed. So boom, when I figured that out, I'm like, alright, say less, it's up. You know me. Say less. We already, I'm glad y'all get there. Now I gave me a reason to get there. So I called a nigga. You have 1 minute remaining. I'm about to hang up and call back.
Okay. Come on.
So yeah, I called the dude that they was trying to pay to do this shit to confirm me because I knew the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers they didn't know I knew buddy. So when I called him, I confirmed the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? We had our little talk. So from that point on, shit, you know, it's fair game. So got the motherfucker already knew where they lived at. So, but they never knew that I knew where Dread lived, that type shit. So first thing I do is go sit on him for like a week. After I sit on him, go on dub back, caught him coming out early morning. So, you know, that's when the whole kidnapping situation ran in there.
So who you end up sitting on?
Dread, the Donnie Thor nigga.
Oh, right.
So, right, that's L Boy. That's Larry Boy. So, boom.
So what he had to do
Snatch
with
him
it?
up. He the one that, cause see, prior to that, I called him, and you know what I'm saying, we had a little conversation, cause I fucked up with Dread. And I was trying to explain to Dread, like, shit, what L got going on, me and Larry got going on, it got nothing to do with you. Cause it wasn't the first time his name came up about some shit. So I had called him. He's like, yeah, woo, woo. Alright, I'm gonna stay out of it. But niggas, he got tough with me too though in the process. Like, yeah, cause niggas already know where I be on with me. I'm already knowing niggas hoes for real. So I let it go. But more of the story is I already called and told you stay out of it. But then when I get the call, and they talking about his bruh telling me it's him who called himself. It wasn't even Larry that called. It was the dread nigga that called. Larry was just involved because the situation was about Larry. They were saying that I was going around telling niggas that Larry told type shit.
Oh, so the dread nigga was the one that tried to put the drop on you.
Yeah, they was trying to put the drop on me. Like, even though after I called them, it was like, yeah, you know, this ain't, because I'm fucking with Dread. And Dread was cool. We ain't never had no issues up leading up to this. Like, even though me and Dale was going through our little one shit, I never had no problem with Dread. I was still doing business with Dread. It just, I guess they got mad because I was exposed to Larry. And they felt like, oh, this nigga lying. He's trying to, some hating shit. And, niggas was hoes. Instead of trying to do some shit they built, they try to pay us motherfuckers. So, no. Snatch him up. Now, originally, motherfucker was supposed to really cook this boots, but when I got there, the motherfucker was in there, like the lady that was in there was somebody that didn't have nothing to do with it. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't want to do nothing to her, so that's when it turned into the robbery. That's when the robbery come in.
Oh, so it was a lady in there?
Was in the house. She wasn't supposed to have been there. Man, I done sat on the house a week. I never seen this bitch come in to go. Plus, I knew her kids and shit, so it was like, motherfucker couldn't do that to her. So shit, I was playing B. Where's that? Nigga played crazy at first. He was acting like he ain't, you know what I'm saying? But when I got to telling him, like, yeah, woo, 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 I already know what y'all getting and all that. Just tell me where it's at. Save me some time. nigga, oh, nah, that's when I got the, all right, hold on. Stabbing him, all kinds of shit, tortured him in the motherfucker. Then he finally ended up telling me. That's when we went over to the storage unit. Oh, the plate ended up coming up on what, 51 pounds type shit. I gotta explain that part to you because it ain't come what I'm about to tell you next. So, boom, I go back. Man, I'm in school, so I go back home. After the shit go down, I
Mm-hmm.
go back home. Boom. I don't think nothing of it, right? I get a phone call. Oh, hey, no, they, motherfuckers telling on you, them people looking for you. But mind you, this is a month later. I don't think nothing of it. Like, this is a whole month later. I'm like, well, shit. My address, so I had just got off parole. I'm like, shit, my address been the same. I ain't been seeing shit like, fuck it, I blew it out. Man, December 1st, boy, they came knocking on my door. Early morning, come in there, grab me. Yeah, you want to kidnap me, da-da-da. So I go down there, find out, go back. That's when, like, fuck all that. Fast forward, court dates. I finally started going to court because I was going to trial. That's when I found out Dread and them. Larry, Larry was on the scene in my paperwork. Larry's name popped up in my paperwork as he was like one of the niggas on the scene or something. And it said, I don't know who I was there, but I know Larry for sure was on the scene because his name popped up. Mind you, Dread don't know my name. Like, they only know me as Mikey or Miami. They don't know my real name. So, like, as I'm reading the statement from Dread, he reading it like, yeah, that's Larry Guard nephew, he did this, boom. But and again, I don't know how Larry name came involved with being on the scene. My take is Larry told Dre my name. Larry never gave a statement to the police this time on this case. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna keep it, tell the truth, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Because you know this shit public record. You can look it up. But your name was still in my motion. Your name should have never been in my motion if you weren't never there. Not
So
only
what
was
did
he in
it
the
say?
motion,
What did it say with his name on it? Like, what did it say around it, or what did it say? Like,
that's what I'm getting to now. Like where it said it came from the phone call, like the OC phone calls to the police. And you know, they read off all that. Like I don't know if you be knowing, but like when you got own shit like that, it's the OC phone call. They give you the call records of who called. They basically tell me like, yeah, the motherfuckers at the cause I ended up taking the niggas to the storage unit with me and left them there. So the people who called the storage unit, they in there. Everybody who on the scene or around, or you know, at that time that phone call being made, name popped up in my, name popped up in my motion on that record, and Larry was one of the names that popped up. Your name should have never been in my motion if you was never around or none of that. Your name should never come in my motion. Like, that means at some point in time during this investigation, you was around at the scene because this is an on scene phone call. So that's where I get like, okay, now I see how they do my name. You gotta think, Dread don't know my name. Dread, them niggas don't know, like, we know each other, but niggas don't know me personally. The only nigga who really knew my name is Bill. Like,
right.
that whole other situation, go to court. I ain't thinking they gonna come. So I'm going to trial, man. I'm facing, they talking about, yeah, you facing 67 years. I had 2 counts of aggravated kidnapping, 2 counts of aggravated burglary. I had like 9 F1s and F2s. All kinds of crazy shit. So I'm going to trial. I'm thinking, these niggas ain't gonna show. On board, kids, you're not day of the trial, Friday, day of the trial. Go down there, I'm talking to my lawyer. Lawyer like, shit. Mind you, they never came and offered me nothing. My lawyer like, shit, don't go to trial. Let's see if they'll take something. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to trial. She's like, man, you know they here. So now niggas mad racing a million miles an hour. I'm like, damn, they here. I'm like, shit, take me up there right now. I take 5 years right now. You ain't gotta go to trial. Nigga that seen them in that courtroom, so shit real. Ain't no point to keep playing with these people at this point. End up counter offering. First they talk about 9 years. I'm like, hell nah. Ain't taking no nine. And they count gave back 6 to 9. So I ended up with 6 to 9 and Reagan told. Shit, I went up there. That nigga, I'm in the courtroom. Nigga got his head down the whole time. He didn't want to look at me. Like, saying,
So you said who I was down there in the courtroom? I said you said who I
yeah,
was down there in the courtroom?
yeah.
I said
You
who?
said who I was down there in the courtroom?
Yeah, that you said they didn't want to look at you.
Oh, Dread. Dread police said, nigga, you know what I'm saying, that I snatched up. Man, I only even snatched him up because he got, from the, the phone call he got about him trying to put the money on my head.
Mm-hmm.
Man, before then, we ain't had no problem. I was still fucking with Dread. Like, man, Dread was doing business together and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Until, like, I got that phone call. That's when, okay, fair game. I go and snatch him up first. I never mentioned it, you know. I ain't making it past him. Niggas start telling some shit. You know how that shit goes.
And you say the
Damn, what
final
they do?
result was what, 6 to 9 years?
Yeah, 6 to 9 years.
So you
One
know,
year
boom.
mandatory.
So look, it's the Let It All Out podcast. So we gotta grow from every situation. It's just how long you been locked up during the 6 to 9 years?
Right now, I've been locked up. I caught that, what? Caught that case at the end of 22. Been locked up since December 1st, 2022. I bonded out for like 6 months. Went on the run for a little bit. And shit, since October of 23, I've been locked up since October, October the 12th, 2023. I got locked up the day before my birthday.
Mm-hmm. Day before your birthday. So just going through all emotions, cause how long you say you end up doing 4.5 on the first case, which led into you coming home, and then you feeling like, all right, shit wasn't settled, shit wasn't handled from the first time. So then you took action on really telling them like, all right, give me this or whatever you felt like they owed you, to the point where it resulted into them going to say, instead of giving you this, I'd rather put this on your head type, and then eliminate the problem, which led you into doing what you had to do type, right?
Right. Andrew was never a deal. It was just Larry. Me and them
Yeah,
never did business. Larry wasn't fucking with them before I went to jail. It was just me and Larry. He
hundred
was
percent,
fucking around.
100%.
So, yeah.
So I'm saying like, resulting in today, what you feel like, all right, if you can go back from the first instance, and then after the first instance, let's say from the first instance right now, what you feel like you would have did different though in that manner.
Oh, man. If I could go back, I probably would have never went to Kentucky that day. That's for sure. That's where it all went. My gut instinct told me, don't go over there. I had other shit going on. I only went because I felt like something was going to happen to me. So that's what made me initially even go over there that day. But I take that back. I just wouldn't even go over there and I wouldn't be in this position I am today. Like shit. Like, and
Now,
I can't even say that because
I was just gonna say, now going through the motions, let's say you did still go over there, and then you do that time, and then you come home that first time. What you feel like you could have did different the first time looking back?
I should have left it alone. Like, and now, you know what I'm saying, that I'm down here and I'm said, looking back and got time to realize where I went wrong, I should have left it alone. Because, during the time, I had people ask me, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. Because motherfuckers, mind you, I never told nobody he told, but it's like everybody already knew. Like, the guys, everybody knew. But I just, nah, leave it alone, leave it alone. And I should have stayed when I came home. My motherfucker that I look up to, man, best advice, man. Big bro, DV gave me the best advice. Leave it alone. He called me one day out of the blue. I guess he heard what was going on with the situation and whatever. First thing he told me is leave it alone. And the crazy part is, when I was over there in Kentucky, he told me leave it alone. Don't go back over there. So I could go back, second time, I would have took his advice and left it alone. And I wouldn't be in this position. But
And let's say this for like all the people that's still out here and that still got smoke going on and things like that, like just in the manner in the moment though. In the moment of what was going on and everything, like before you just got this time. Do you think it took this time right here for you to realize like damn, I should have left it alone? Like, do you think this time right here is really the result though into you saying like, yeah, I should have left it alone, seeing how it ended?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, most definitely. I definitely think, yeah, 'cause this the eye opener right here.
Right.
And then I was
And I
only
wanted to,
home a year.
yeah, and I wanted to ask you that because that's what right there. And that's what I'm doing these interviews and stuff for a lot just on my behalf. I do it on y'all behalf because I know how much just a listening ear and just a conversation can go a long way in there. And I'm just basically saying the manner of letting people understand that whoever we can reach on my platform, letting people understand that it's only gonna be the time that's gonna make you realize it. In these moments, you're not gonna realize it. In the moment, in the feelings, in the emotion of the situation, you're not gonna realize that nah, it's not really worth it. So I just want people to listen to you, hear your story, and look back in they selves right now while they're ahead. You see what I'm saying? And before they get the time and see like, is it worth it? Because once you in there, you in there. Like you only get time to reflect now, and when you get that time to reflect, you're able to talk about it, think about it, feel it, and realize like, dang, all those emotions that I was feeling in the moment, those was just really fake emotions, because those emotions are not valid today. They don't still stand put today. And if them same emotions gonna stand put 12 years from now, you see what I'm saying? Then, yeah, you will know it's worth it. But
Oh, yeah, like, just to touch back on what you said, like, 90% of these motherfuckers that's incarcerated, as you people relate to this, you know what I'm saying? First and most thing you're gonna hear being in here is, I wish I didn't. I wish, damn, I fucked up. I wish I would have thought about what I was doing. Everybody regret that heated of the moment. Like 80% of people in here for shit that happened in the heat of the moment and didn't take the time to reflect and think about the decisions they made. And most definitely, I feel like my experience now, everybody goes read. Like for the younger people out there that's out there, you know what I'm saying, whoever listening, like take heed to this. Like the people that you hear that's we out there, you know what I'm saying, don't listen to these niggas in these rap songs. And that's first and foremost. Don't listen to what these niggas rap because they ain't living it and they ain't got to deal with it. Like motherfuckers talking about how they out there drilling and sliding. And I guarantee you can ask any of them motherfuckers that you know or whoever in those situations where they done slid and yeah, it was this, that. Man, everybody in this motherfucker talk about how they wish they never did it. Like so if you out there, man, y'all paying attention to this for the younger generation, whoever, you know what I'm saying, just think first. You know what I'm saying? I know you might be mad in the moment, but take a little time to think and ask yourself, is it really worth it? And I'm going to answer that for you. It's not worth it because you can't get this time back. I don't care what you say, man. You can't get this time back. You can get that materialistic shit back. But you can't get this time back. And, I think Allah Most High for blessing me and not, because I could have, like I said, I was facing 67 years. And look how much time I walked away with. And, I just believe that, it was a blessing. And it was my last warning, the last sign to sit my ass down and, you know, really reflect on this time. And, because I feel like you'll never know. Like, it could have been definitely 100 times worse. I could have been in this bitch never coming home type shit. So, just think about it. You have 1 minute remaining.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cuz I appreciate you for definitely coming on here and letting it all out. You know that's what this platform for. Anybody you know want to in there that want to come on here and tell the world their story. Come let it all out with me. You know how I am, cuz you know I'm gonna make sure I do what I do and I do what I do. And like I say, shit, is there anything else you want to say, Mikey?
Yeah, man. I just want to say first thing foremost, shout out to the Let It All podcast. You know what I'm saying? For letting me get my chance to come on here and vent. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I just want to, let y'all know I'm in here working on this book, man, called Welcome to the Scammer. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, it'll be in stores, man. Next year, a year or two. So I'm almost done with the book, man. So it's gonna be a good urban novel. You know what I'm saying? Something different. But yeah, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? We are out there, man. Just think about them decisions y'all making, because this shit right here, boy, ain't going nowhere, man. They gonna always have a bed waiting on you, man. Love, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say shout out to all my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Shout out to my big homie, Big Coco. But nah, though, man. I love you, though, cuz. Thanks for letting me come on here, man. Let it all out, man. Keep your head up, man. And, appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, sir. You know, anytime you want to come on here, that's what I know. I know a conversation go a long way in there. That's why I told you, if anybody in there want to come on here, let it all out. That's what I made this platform for, and that's what we gonna do every time. I love you too. You hear me?
Love you too, man. Keep your head up.
Yes, sir.